Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about Unfortunate Love was how Rishi and Lakshmi finally got their divorce, and Malishka was happy that her plan is finally successful. So let's continue from there. Rishi and Lakshmi returned home from the court after their divorce. Lakshmi packs her bags. She looks at Rishi and her wedding photo frame. A song plays in the background. Rishi comes there. Lakshmi looks at Rishi and she's about to go with her bag, but Rishi calls her. Lakshmi's palo gets stuck under the table. Rishi asks Lakshmi not to leave, and he asks her to scold or punish him, but she should not leave, and he gets emotional. Lakshmi looks at Rishi and recalls seeing him on the bed with Malishka, and she goes out of the room. Virendra, Grandma and Ayush comes home and they call Lakshmi. Rano, Shalu and Bani comes there, followed by Karishma and Neelam. They see Lakshmi coming downstairs with her bag and they are shocked. Virendra asks Lakshmi that why did she and Rishi take such a decision. Lakshmi says I am leaving. Malishka and Sonal comes there and they are happy to see Lakshmi leaving. Ayush tells Shalu that we will sort it out if there is any problem. Shalu says brother-in-law help you always and he is always with you. So why did you divorce him and why do you want to leave from the house? Lakshmi recalls seeing Malishka and Rishi on the bed again. Grandma asks Lakshmi to tell them what is going on and Grandma cried. Virendra says we will make everything fine. Grandma apologized to Lakshmi and says she is sorry if she felt bad for anyone's wrong sayings. Lakshmi asks Grandma not to apologize and Virendra asks Ayush to go upstairs and bring Rishi. Malishka asks Sonal if Rishi will tell everyone that he got intimate with her. Grandma says something big has happened and they should know the reason, but Lakshmi is not saying anything. Neelam says husband and wife want divorce, then why do you want to know the reason? Grandma says it is our responsibility to make them understand that what they need is not divorce because we are elders. Grandma asks Ayush to go and call Rishi, but Lakshmi stops Ayush. Lakshmi keeps Grandma's hand on her head and makes Grandma swear that she will not ask anyone about the reason for her divorce. She says she will not ask Rishi or me. Lakshmi made everyone swear that they will not try to find out why she divorced Rishi and why she is leaving the house, and she thinks that she cannot tell anyone about Rishi's mistake. Neelam says to Lakshmi that nobody will ask you why you granted the divorce and why you are leaving the house because we all know that the reason is you. She says we will not ask even if you are ready to tell us from your mouth. She says it is enough for us that the inauspicious and the unlucky girl is leaving from our house, and she asks Lakshmi to leave. Karishma says that Lakshmi will not go this way and she asks Ayush to take her bag and throw it outside. Rano says why are you all blaming Lakshmi to be inauspicious and says Lakshmi is a goddess and she is always silent, hearing you people stunt. Karishma says why is Lakshmi not telling everyone why she took the divorce and she asks if Lakshmi wants them to be worried for her. Rano says to everyone that they are too blind to know who is bad and who is inauspicious. Lakshmi stops Rano and says let it go. Rano says your name is getting ruined. If you stay silent, then you are making your name get ruined the more, and I will not let this happen. Rano says that the Oberoi got such a good girl as their daughter-in-law, and they are not valuing her. Shalu asks Rano to leave it and says if my sister doesn't want to talk, then let it be. Rano says to Lakshmi that why don't you understand that they will raise fingers on you and they will get their son remarried, but what will happen to you? Karishma asks Rano to stop her nonsense. Rano says Lakshmi's life is getting ruined and says you all had come to beg in front of us for Lakshmi, but see how you are treating her. Neelam asks Rano that did we come to beg for Lakshmi? She insults Rano and says I thought Lakshmi is a diamond, but she is a coal who blackens and brings inauspicious things. Shalu asks Neelam to stop it and says I will not bear it. Bani says my sister has saved brother-in-law many times and brother-in-law is alive because of my sister, but Neelam shouted enough and she asked them to leave her house. Neelam threatens Rano and she asks Lakshmi to live with her family. Rano asks what will you do? Lakshmi says aunt, she is like my mother. Rano says she is like your mother, but they have played with your life. Lakshmi says aunt, please let's go from here. Rano says we will leave, but first I will show them your bag, else they will call us thieves. Rano opens Lakshmi's bag and shows the clothes and everything. She says Lakshmi has taken all the ordinary clothes of the house and also a photo frame. She looks at the photo frame and she is shocked to see that it is Rishi and Lakshmi's wedding photo frame. Rano says that she will throw the photo frame away and says you will not even get a penny for this photo frame, and she is about to smash the photo frame on the floor, but Lakshmi stops her. Rishi thinks of how to stop Lakshmi. His inner self appears and told him that he has given promise to Neelam that he will throw Lakshmi out of the house, and Rishi says, but I cannot live without Lakshmi. Lakshmi gets teary eyes and she keeps her clothes and the photo frame back in the trolley. She looks at Ayush, Virendra, Grandma and Neelam, and she recalls the moment she spent with them. Lakshmi looks at the house and she recalls all their happy times. She looks at the inner house temple gods and she walks towards the door. She is about to step out of the house and she recalls her Gra Paresh when she got married to Rishi and entered the house. She flashed back to all the memories and she cried. Lakshmi is about to step out of the house, but she hears Rishi's voice saying, please don't go, Lakshmi. She turns and looks back, but Karishma holds her hand and asks her not to wait for the auspicious time to leave the house, and says this is the best time for Rishi and us, and Virendra shouted, Karishma. Grandma says to Karishma that Lakshmi is the daughter-in-law of this house, and he will be punished for throwing her out of the house. Karishma says, punishment my foot. She says nobody will be punished, because Lakshmi is no more our daughter-in-law. Her days are over here, and she asks her to leave, and she asks her to leave again and again. Ayush thinks that where is Rishi? He cries and he wipes his tears and he goes to call Rishi. Rishi tells himself that he will stop Lakshmi and he would convince his mom to let Lakshmi stay in the house. He says he will not let Lakshmi go and he is about to go out of the room, but he finds the door locked from outside. Malishka is standing outside and she says to herself that she locked the door to stop Rishi from going out. Malishka says to herself that if Rishi stops Lakshmi and if Lakshmi really stops, then what will happen to her? Rishi tries to open the door and he thinks that Lakshmi will not leave the house before meeting him. His inner self tells him that Lakshmi doesn't want any relationship between them again and Lakshmi doesn't want anything to happen between them. Rishi says it is all my mistake that Lakshmi is going out of the house and it is all because of me. His inner self says you have betrayed Lakshmi and now you will be punished. Malishka says to herself that Rishi, you are in Malishka's destiny and not in Lakshmi's destiny. She says, Lakshmi, nobody will come to stop you. Malishka sees Ayush coming there and she hid. Ayush thinks that if Rishi stopped Lakshmi, then Lakshmi would have really stopped. Malishka thinks that if Ayush sees me here, then he would understand that I have locked the door. She hid and she thinks that I hate you, Ayush, and says Lakshmi have to leave the house before Rishi comes out. Ayush finds Rishi's room door locked from outside and he thinks that who has locked the door. Lakshmi is about to step out of the house, thinking that Rishi did not even come to stop her even once. Grandma shouted Lakshmi and Grandma falls down. Lakshmi leaves her bag and she goes back inside and she holds Grandma. Grandma tells Lakshmi that they cannot live without her and says if you stay here, then we would all be alive, and she asks Lakshmi not to leave. Sonal and Malishka thinks that all their hard work will go to waste if Grandma stops Lakshmi and they get frustrated. Neelam says to Grandma that everyone will take care of you like before Lakshmi came here and she asks Grandma not to worry. Virendra says that their family was set because of Lakshmi and Lakshmi has put life into this house, else this house was lifeless before. Neelam says lifeless and says you spend your life here and now you are feeling that this house was lifeless. She says you would hurt me more with your words and says maybe this girl has taken care of you so much, but it is the time that she leaves. Lakshmi tells Grandma that time and life doesn't end if anyone comes or goes. She says nothing matters if I leave from here, and Grandma cries. Lakshmi thinks that if my existence in this house matters, then Rishi wouldn't have done such a mistake. She says to Grandma that everything will be good, and Grandma continues to cry. Ayush opens the door and he goes inside. He asks Rishi that why did he divorce Lakshmi's sister-in-law. Rishi says our relationship was fine till here. He says everything is over now and Ayush is shocked. Rishi thinks that he has betrayed Lakshmi and he cannot force her to stay with him and says he cannot punish Lakshmi by forcing her to stay with him. Ayush asks Rishi to come and stop Lakshmi from leaving the house, but Rishi asks Ayush to go to Lakshmi and take care of her. He says, I know you will take care of her very well. Downstairs, Lakshmi thinks that you will not come, Rishi, because you know that I will not stop. She takes her bag and she recalls her Gra Paresh and she finally goes out of the house. Outside, Lakshmi sees the lamp in the tulsi plant flickering due to the wind, and she held the light with her hand, stopping it from blowing off. Malishka says finally, Lakshmi is gone, and now I would enter this house as Lakshmi of the house, and my grab Peresh would happen. She says she has ended everything, and now our Rishi will be back to her. Malishka comes to Karishma and she smiles, and Karishma closes the door after Lakshmi goes out. Ayush tells Rishi that he has to come and stop Lakshmi. Rishi says my relationship is over with Lakshmi. Ayush says please stop Lakshmi. He says Lakshmi is waiting, please stop her before it is too late. And Ayush forcefully brings Rishi downstairs. Karishma tells Neelam that she would ask Mukesh to make some sweets for the big celebration today. Grandma cries. Virendra asks Grandma to have strength and says Lakshmi is thrown away from the house, but not from our heart, and Virendra goes. Sona asks Malishka if Lakshmi will return, but Malishka says no way. Karishma brings the holy water and she sprinkles it in the house. Sona asks that what is she doing? Karishma says she is warding off all the inauspicious effect of Lakshmi from the house. Ayush and Rishi come downstairs. Ayush asks that where is sister-in-law? Karishma says she is gone, and she asks Ayush to see the holy water instead of Lakshmi. Rishi thinks that he has hurt Lakshmi so much that Lakshmi left the house, and he gets emotional. Karishma turns to Rishi and says that he should be happy that Lakshmi left from their house and from their lives. Rishi says Lakshmi did not do anything wrong. Malishka thinks that Rishi is still feeling bad for Lakshmi, but once Rishi's hangover goes, then it would be mine and I would take over. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. So this is how Lakshmi was should I say thrown out of the house. Of course she left the house on her own, but Karishma holding her hand to throw her out of the house is also part of them throwing her out of the house. So this is going to be all for today. I will see you all again tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Please like my video, share it, and check the comment section for the link to the next episode. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.